What is up, guys? It's Cobes here, and today I am back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, we are going over the Season 7 Battle Pass skins, and I'm going to rank them from worst to best. By the way, guys, I have been gone for a while. I've been gone for 2 weeks. I was on vacation, and I have not recorded a single Season 7 video yet. This is the first one I will be recording. If I sound a little bit rusty, it's probably because I am. If this video is horrible, it's probably because it is. So let's hop into this video, guys. Make sure to leave your rankings down in the comment section. Oh, and by the way, if we are talking about a skin that has upgrades, I will be ranking those from worst to best as well to make sure you guys know what I like the most. So in the comment section, you can leave those as well. Which is your favorite upgrade? Like, if you have a favorite skin that is upgradable, which one is it? Which upgrade is it? Because typically it's not the last one. Spoiler alert. Let's move into the ranking part of this video, guys. I will be honest, I am really happy with the skins we got this season. I think there are two that I would consider bad skins that I'm not going to use very often. Our number 7 and 6 spot, obviously. At my number 7 spot for the worst battle pass skin this season, I have to give it to Zenith. I don't like his skin design. I just really don't. His upgrade is better than his base stage, but I really do feel like his base stage is like a disheveled sushi master. Can you guys see that, or no, is it just me? I feel like his base stage is not only disheveled, it just looks disgusting. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section about Zenith. I think easily he's the worst skin. He does get better at stage 3 when he actually is upgraded, but I still don't think he's better than any one of these skins above him. I would have to rank them. So first, at my number 7 spot, the base stage 1 is nothing to call home about. It's nothing to write home about, whatever the saying. I don't know, guys. I've been gone for too long. The next one, at our number 6 spot, stage 2. I don't like that one either. It's a little bit better than stage 1 or its base stage. I would have to give our number 5 spot to stage 3. I think this one does have a good color scheme, and that's really what I'm going to base this off of. Since I don't really like the skin itself, I'm going to base it on the color scheme. It doesn't have the glowing purple claws though, which I did take into account. Moving on to our number 4 spot, I had to give it to stage 5. I think honestly this is one of the ugliest color schemes. I don't know how it made it higher up on this list than our number 5 spot, to be honest with you, but I do think those glowing claws definitely give it just a tiny leg up on our stage number 3. Moving on to our number 3 spot, I had to give it to the last stage, stage 7 out of 7. I think the black color scheme definitely looks decent, but I don't know why that teal color just doesn't work with that black color. I don't think this one works as much as maybe Epic thought it would. I don't think slapping, you know, all black on the last stage means it's necessarily going to be great. This one definitely is the case. Moving on to our number 2 spot, I had to give it to stage 6, which I do like. The all yellow color, or mostly yellow with the blue and black as well. I think that's a really great combination. I think either that one or our number 1 spot, which is stage 4 with the white and purple, which is purple is my favorite color. Those easily could have been the last stage, and I would have been like, okay, I can understand that. But the stage 7 doesn't really make sense to me. I guess because it's all black it makes sense, but it definitely doesn't stand out like I would say stage 4 or stage 6 does. Those are my 2 favorite. Maybe they put them there so you can get them earlier and they are better, so you can get them early on and you don't have to wait until the end of the season to actually use it. Maybe that's why Epic does it. I really don't know. It's definitely not my favorite though. Tell me in the comment section what you would rank Zenith, and what would you rank his upgrades. What's your favorite one? Is it stage, you know, 6 or 4? Like, those are my 2 favorite, or is it actually the last stage? Is that your favorite? Let's move on to my number 6 spot. I had to give it to Powder. I feel like Powder is sort of like the Huntress of this season. Just a very plain skin that does not look good. She thought she could ski herself into the number 1, number 2 spot. No, I caught ya. She was not fast enough. I think honestly, it's just a very plain skin that doesn't look that great. I don't like it. I feel like they could have done something a lot different, but I guess they just wanted to do Zenith clone. I know it's not a Zenith clone, but it definitely reminds me of Zenith. I think it's the most similar to Zenith out of any skin in this battle pass, and I don't like either of them. I'm not going to use them. Maybe once here and there just to try them out. But after that, yeah, I'm just not going to. Moving on to my number 5 spot, I had to give it to a skin I really do like. Our top 5 are skins I do like. I had to give it to Trog. And for a meme skin, as I like to say, I would consider this a meme skin. Beef Boss, you know, Tomato Head, Moisty Merman, all those skins, Tender Defender, those are meme skins in my mind. And I do think Trog is a good one out of all of those. I wouldn't rank him the highest, but he definitely is in top 2, I would say. Him, Tender Defender, I like Tender Defender a little bit more. I know, it's stupid, Tender Defender, one of the worst skins in this game, but I love him. Trog, definitely a great skin, good color scheme. I like the idea behind his skin design. I think it definitely fits in the theme for this battle pass. I love it. I'll probably use it a lot this season. Let's move on to my number 4 spot. I had to give it to the Sergeant Winter. For me, Sergeant Winter is a great skin. His base stage isn't that great. I would have to give that the number 3 spot. He only has 3 stages. I think that's easily the worst. But let's say that just came to the shop. Let's say just that base stage came to the item shop. I would probably give it like a 5 out of 10. It's not terrible. It's not great by any means. It's just kind of whatever. It is what it is. But moving on to my number 2 spot, I have to give it to the max stage, the stage 3 out of 3. I don't think the llama head is as good as I thought it would be. I definitely wanted a llama head skin, but I don't think it looks great on this guy's body. I think, you know, the muscular design doesn't really look good with the llama head. I think they could have done something completely different. I feel like it's kind of forced, you know what I mean? I still do like it, but I feel like it's forced. Why do we need it on this skin? I really don't know. I feel like they wanted to put a llama head in here, so they kind of forced it on a skin, and I guess it goes with this one the best out of any one. I don't really see it going with anything else, so I guess we get it with this. But honestly, the best is the Santa Claus. The stage 2 is easily my favorite at our number 1 spot for this skin. It's easily the best. It's the one I'm going to be using. It's probably the only one I will use. I'll probably try out the llama head, see if I like it a little bit more in game, but it's not a skin I'm going to be going to a lot. The Santa skin, yeah, that's the skin I will use. I do like the festive theme to it, and I'm glad we finally got a Santa Claus, or at least something that looks similar to a Santa Claus that I can use. I like it. Moving on to my number 3 spot for one of the most anticipated skins in this game, one we've been waiting for, the Onesie. I think this skin really reminds me of the Jack Gordon. It sort of just has, you know, those burgers, fries painted on her body, sort of like the Jack Gordon has just a bunch of pumpkins on his body. It really reminds me of that. Unlike the powder, I feel like this one is very simple. I think the powder has a little bit too much going on with it. I think the color scheme is kind of all over the place. Unlike the Onesie, which I do think has a very simple color scheme, brown, red, white, I think that looks a lot better than the powder with that like teal sort of blackish color and white. That doesn't look good to me in combination. Onesie, definitely a great skin. I'll be honest, it's gonna be one of those try-hard skins that, you know, everyone and their mother is going to be using. But as of right now, not too many people have her. I'm assuming not too many people will be using her. So, you know, I like her. I do. She'll probably be ruined by the amount of people who actually use her. I think this is going to be the go-to skin of this season. You can quote me on it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but definitely one that you're going to see a lot. Moving on to my number 2 spot, and it gives away our number 1 spot if you know all the skins. I have to give it to the Ice King at our number 2 spot, guys. The tier 100 skin, I think it is amazing. I really do. I think it's a perfect tier 100 skin. I don't know what it's from. If someone wants to leave a comment telling me, it really like reminds me of something, but I can't think of it right now. I don't know exactly what it's from, and people are probably going to roast me in the comment section for not knowing, but it definitely is from something. I think it's perfect skin. I really do. I just don't think it can beat out our number 1 spot, which I think is even more perfect. For me, I would have to say the stage 4, The final stage is easily the worst color scheme out of all of them. I will be posting pictures of each of them, so I hope that doesn't get annoying, like if it takes up most of the screen or whatever. But I don't know why Epic does that, where they put like as the final stage the worst color scheme. It doesn't really make sense to me, but it really is the worst. Moving on to my number 3 spot, I have to give it to the base stage 1. The blue and black definitely does not look bad. I like it. I just don't think it tops out the rest. Moving on to our number 2 spot, I have to give it to stage 3, and I really do think stage 3 is good. The white and like bluish black color definitely looks good. But honestly guys, I think we all know stage 2 is going to be the most used, and it is my favorite. The black and red definitely looks the best. It should have been the last tier easily, but hey, I get it a little bit faster. I'm not complaining. It's easily the best. Moving on to my number 1 spot, guys. I know it's not, you know, it's just a popular opinion. I'm assuming this is probably the fan favorite skin. Behind the onesie, I would say the onesie and the Lynx at my number 1 spot are probably the fan favorites. I wanted to have like a different opinion. I wanted to be somewhat creative, you know, something different. Maybe the Zenith slides in at the number like 3 spot, sneaks his way in, but I just can't do it, guys. This is how I feel. I feel like the Lynx base stage doesn't look good. That's how I feel. I know a ton of people are going to disagree, but that's at our number 7 spot. Base stage 2 definitely does get better. That's at our number 6 spot. Moving on to my number 5 spot for the Lynx, I have to give it to stage 4, which I don't think is as good as stage 3. Stage 3 has a little bit more color going on with it. Stage 4, it's just a little bit more plain. That's why it's at our number 5 spot. At my number 4 spot, I have to give it to stage 6 with the all blue. I think it is really cool, but it should be in the middle. I don't like it enough to put it higher than the stage 3, which is at our number 3 spot, which I do like the mostly black and then like the glowing changing color arms. I think that looks better than our stage 4, which is basically all light blue or mostly light blue with a little bit of the darker blue and black as well. Moving on to my number 2 spot, I had to give it to stage 7. If I'm trying to fit in, you know, not stand out, I'm gonna use stage 7. The all black definitely looks good. But guys, honestly, my favorite is stage 5, the all red. I feel like that's the one people are gonna use the most. Probably that one and stage 7, the final stage. You know, I'm not mad about the final stage being all black. I'm not mad about it, but I do think the all red looks better. It's one of those skins that if you use, you're gonna stand out so much, but I really do like it. I like almost all the skins this season, except for 2. I would say 5 out of 7 definitely isn't bad. 5 out of 7 skins I'll actually use isn't bad. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. I will be ranking every single Battle Pass skin in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Bye bye, guys.